Hello everyone, welcome to the React development tutorials. In this tutorial we'll talk about React Bootstrap. It should be very short and sweet. What we'll learn here will be how to install Bootstrap, and we will use some of the components of Bootstrap. Let's go. Okay, you might ask, what is Bootstrap and what is it good for? These are the components that are really helpful when you're designing a website or an application. For example, you'll see the components right on the left hand side is the documentation for it. You can go to this website, reactbootstrap.netlify, something like that, .app. And you can play with all of the components that they have, like these components. As you can see, this is for accordion. We have cursor. So you can easily add these components based on the code that they add here. So you can add it on your view. And so this close button, drop downs, all of the components that you basically need in your application. And you can definitely override the styling part. It doesn't need to look like this, but the important part is the functionalities behind it. When you click on this download, the way that it's showing, it's all there, and you can just easily modify and tweak the styling part a little bit to be customized based on your application. So this is very good start for your application without you using starting from scratch. And these are the examples and components that you can find here. It is very rich documentation, so you can find it. For example, this is for kind of like activity indicator, spinner. And we are going to use this for our application for adding any kind of view element. Let's go. Okay, what do we do for installation? It's very simple. Based on the documentation and the getting started part, we have to just first use this command to install React Bootstrap and Bootstrap. So let's do this. In the command line, we just install React Bootstrap and Bootstrap. It will add it. I mentioned it in the first tutorial that it will add it in dependency. You will see that it will come right over here along with the other dependencies, and you will see Bootstrap. Here it is. Bootstrap and React Bootstrap. So once we have them, we can go to app.tsx and add the button that we want. So remember that we had hello world here in the middle. So right now we can just add a button that we want. But before adding the button, we need to import the style sheet of Bootstrap. And where do we get the style sheet? I think it should be inside of the documentation right here. Yeah. So we need to import this file in the index file. This is the main file that it adds our app. And what is this app? It's basically this app here that we have this file. So this index file is the main file that it renders the React. So we add this Bootstrap here. Now we can go back to our app and add a button. So how do we add the button? Let's go to their documentation. So we go to the components and we go to the buttons, and we see that in order to have a button like this primary, we can just copy paste this and add it to our view. So we need to for sure import this, and the way that we import it is just like this, add the import statement. So you can just do it manually, but for WebStorm you can just hit option and enter and it will add it for you. You need to add this button on your view. For sure, this is very simple and straightforward. You just have to run npm start, and what you will see on the view, this is a primary button that we added to the screen. So throughout our tutorials, we will add more complex components and we will use them and we'll add functionality behind them. Right now, this button doesn't do anything, but I just wanted to show how to add this library, how to use it, and then later we can use it for real application that we create along with the tutorial. I hope you like it, share and like, and we'll see you later.